Siri_bot has joined Saribo Love. Artextric is now live. Streaming art, draw with me 18 anime art studies hashtag how to draw hashtag drawing hashtag art. Bot Rix has correctly joined the channel. Yo. Be a support hero today. By using commands like, support. Best song fire.
Yeah, it is. Wow, he knew exactly where it was.
My name's so long now that the text-to-speech can't say it's
No, I turned that shit off. What? No, I'm not gonna do this.
Oh, thank God. You'd be in a surprise skull.
Hold on. Like that, and then the leg will come down.
For X 105 likes. Thank you, Jose Contreras, for X 195 likes.
Right there. Like that.
Jose Contreras for X 285 likes.
Like that.
Thank you, Tasuki, for following.
Okay, now. Put the leg like this. Well, what's going on, Ranger? How's life going? Let me see here, and then.
Thank you, Jose Contreras, for X 474 likes.
Lovely home, by the way. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Thank you, Jose Contreras, for X 564 likes.
Feeling it today.
Thank you, Jose Contreras, for X 667 likes. Thank you, Jose Contreras, for X 757 likes. Thank you, Jose Contreras, for X 847 likes.
Thank you, Jose. I do appreciate it, bro.
Thank you, Jose Contreras, for X 946 likes. Thank you, Jose Contreras, for following. Thank you, Jose Contreras, for X 1043 likes. We should head out to the place where the music plays, and then we'll go all night. Just keep turning up and go all night. We are tipsy both in our time, but we know what it is to be holding up, alone in love, and all we need is us to go all night. Just step up and on night. Yeah, all we need is us to go all night. Sun coming up when we walk out, we lost track of time. Everything that I've been dealing with ain't even crossed my mind. I don't see nobody here but us for real. Catch your vibe, come around, need to touch you, so let me whisper in your ear. Do whatever to get you there, I push you on there. 5 out 4 months straight, I think you disappeared. Bam truck look good on you, I'm copying you that years. I think I'm about ready to make love in this club. Only thing I need is my drink and my drugs. I ain't got no 10 and forgot who I was. Some parts I don't like, but this part I love. Only me and my guys. I've been having me a good time, you can see it all in my eyes. Two-stepping with shorty, got a rockin' side to side. You should let me know when you get ready to ride.
Okay. Night. And then love. Lights. Then you find. And happening all night. It's a time. Moving light. Moving light. Moving deep. Just a long night. 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 Yeah. All we need is just a long night. All we need is just a long night. Two-stepping with a woman I love. Night, yeah. All we need is us to go all night.
Says, what are you practicing?
Legs. Actually, in arms, I'll be drawing arms too. Let's see. That'll be arms and legs. Not sure. Okay, like that. Too big. Oh, a bad habit of making a kneecap too big. Too fucking big. Jesus Christ. There we go. Let's see. Like that. Oh. Okay. Fuck. One thing you have to learn is never get attached to the drawing. Never get attached to the drawing.
Says where to draw.
I'm doing legs. Studying.
Jet plane head up to the sky. Spread wings and clouds getting high. We ain't a raven wild. So take me back to London.
Okay. So it rounds off here, right? That. And then. Like that. And then this part. Don't. Time. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Says Alexa Red Palms. Says are you practicing drawing?
Yes, I'm drawing the anatomy. The figure drawing. Take me back to London.
Says what are you drawing? Says every time I try to practice, I give up the same challenge.
I see. Hold on. Actually, you know what?
Says WYMBIC.
Jet plane headed up to the sky. Spread wings and clouds
Getting high, getting high.
We ain't a raven wild.
So take me back to London. High to the lines and lows and lows.
Sweat proud, dripping down when you're home. Town is it quiet like my home. So take me back to
London. Okay, let me see. Bring up by the perspective like this.
So take me back to London.
Like that. Like this. The leg is going this way. Okay. I think my problem is that I make it too straight and it looks robotic. Gotta make sure it looks more organic whenever I'm drawing this body part. Like that. And then make the leg like that. And then do this. And put the leg like that. Like that. And make the leg. Because since it's a woman's leg, the leg is always inward in some form.
Says the Aaron.
I'm the one. Okay, like that. I'm the one. I'm the only one. I'm the only one. Alright.
Says hey.
Hello. up, Souls? What's going on? And then let go. I'm the one, yeah. I'm the one, yeah. Do it over again. Do it over again. If it's just not working, go back to basics. Okay, number 1. Number 2.
How are you?
I'm doing well, just trying to get these studies on. Okay, though. Like that. Okay. The another leg is coming this way. I'm the only one. I'm the one. I'm the only one. Why does it look so weird? Anybody, oh my god. Grab with gimme. I'm the only one. Okay. Only one. Okay. I think everything's too compact. So what I'll do is grab this. I don't want. This is just one of those ones I just can't do. Sadly, it's alright. It happens. Just need more work. Then you get better. So let me see.
Thanks. You're all set. That count it up and ship it around the globe stage.
This one's going to Thailand.
And that, wait, did we just hit 1 million orders stage? Whatever your stage, businesses that grow with Shopify. Sign up for your $1 a month trial at shopify.com/YouTube audio. Thank you so much for following.
Thank you, I appreciate it. How you been, Souls? You're talking about it. I'm thinking about it. She's in the option, yes. And I'm in the pocket. I'm like a rock star on the left stretch, let me see. Hey Panda, what's going on? How's good? How's life going? Patience. Patience. That's good. Hey.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Hey, Bri, what's going on?
How are you?
I'm doing well. Doing just speed drawings. Now let me see if I can apply what I learned from him. Now what I'll do is this. I'm running up on eternity, and when you're gonna rock with me, you're gonna rock with me. I'm pretty as fucking and copy me. I know you ain't thinking about that dick. I'm pumping that bitch. I'm putting on red. Nothing to see. That's pretty cool if you asking me. I'm gonna get you all. I'm gonna cause. I'm gonna die strong. All y'all. All y'all. All y'all. You just wanna know y'all. Oh, cigarette. Oh, bedroom. Oh, please don't say what I want. You always talking about it. You never make it on private. I treat my hoes like an option. If she talking and get out of pocket. I'm living life like a rock
Says
star.
can you draw jobs, girl?
I can. But if you want me to do that, you gotta go to the gift section in the thing. In the link tree. If you want me to draw one. What the fuck? Shut the fuck up. Let's see here.
I do the same thing I told you that I never would. I told you I changed, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, need you to stay. Get drunk, wake up, I'm wasted still. Realize the time that I wait.
Okay, now we go. I'll turn this down a little bit. I want to see something.
I'll be fucked up if you get me right then.
it be right here. I do the same thing I told you that I never would. Told you I changed, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. As good as you. I need you to stay. I do the same thing I told you that I never would. Told you I changed, even when I knew I never could. Find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay. Need you to stay.
I've seen it done. Down sunset. In every place. In every face. Yeah. Yeah.
Tell me, do you see it? She's living her life. Even if she acts like she don't want it her life. But it is you. Yeah. She lives her life. She calls her paparazzi, then she acts surprised. Oh, I know what she thinks. She just wants the fame. I know what she thinks.
Says, hey.
Hello.
Thank you, Simon Riley, for following.
Says, reminds me of that Fortnite emote.
It is. Just to be popular. Everybody's free cause you're popular. Ain't no dream cause you're popular. Never be free cause you're popular. Okay.
Thank you, Yo Fave Artist. For X 105 likes.
Okay.
Spend my whole life running from your flashing lights. Try to own it, but I'm alright. You can't take my soul without a fucking fight.
Thank you, Yo Fave Artist. For X 195 likes.
Says, guess who I literally am. Says it's right because it literally is Zukumenorria. Says, hey.
What's up, Go Far? What's up, bro?
285
Hello,
likes.
what? How are you today, T? There it is, I was waiting.
Try to be popular. Hold on.
Thank you, ITOSTRIKER, for following.
Says, being an artist myself, I need to take notes.
Hold on.
Says, doing great.
I think so. I'm doing them fast without thinking, so I'm trying to see how well I can do it without thinking. Or like stopping to think.
Says, dang, you're good at this.
Because I'm not trying to be, I'm trying to be accurate without stopping to correct. was a shy girl until I made you my girl. Girl, you push me like a big boy. Till I cuffed you like you did something. You ain't gotta wait for it. You ain't gotta wait for me to give you my love. You ain't gotta wait for it. Things are getting sticky, girl. I think that I'm stuck. I'll admit I'm wrong, but I know that you gon' come for me. Yeah. Never gonna not it. Yeah, your love ain't just too. And every time you hit the phone, you say me.
Says how long you've been drawing.
Since I was 6, I'm 29. I didn't take it seriously till I was 23, 24.
Says oh nice.
Yeah. Okay, now the arm. I always okay. So what I've let me see something before I go on to the next figure. I just want to see something real quick. The brush here, right? And then up like this. Right.
Says hold up, I need to feed my cats be seething hungry.
Okay.
Says GYT.
Really quite soft. 45 special, this is my course. To drop an album, this is my force.
Says hear me out.
Sugar, nice spaghetti sauce.
Okay, like that.
Style and get these hoes perched.
So if we wrap it around here, the elbow will be in this position. The rib cage is about here. And if this is the rib cage about here, the ball is about here.
Says back.
Because it's 1/3 of the rib cage. Like that. And now we're going to put some dents in here. Now, the wrist will be where the pelvis is at the bottom of the pelvis. I'm going to put it like this, because it's more looking this way. Everything's going like more that way. So, oh. Yeah, about there. Here too. So if I have the arm go lower, because it opens and it goes down like that, it stops about here. So the hand will be here.
Says how'd you get a picture of me?
You funny.
Thank you, Hazard is me for X 106 likes.
Okay. So the right here, so the elbow's right here. Now this part here, the deltoid is right here. The bicep is right here.
Says I hate how some people get weirded out when artists draw anatomy, like it's normal.
No, they get weirded out when they see a female. They never say anything when they see a male. Ever rarely, and that's very rare. It's funny as hell, because when they see female, they can't help themselves.
Says what are you drawing? Says it is law.
Can't help himself. Okay, here. The arm goes straight like this. The forearm opens and then narrows back right in. So the deltoid is here, and this is the bell right here. Try. Okay. What's that? Okay. Gotta keep that in place.
What are you drawing on?
Clip Studio. I am using Clip Studio Paint as software, and I'm drawing on an XP Pen E22. If you want to go get it, well, the one I have is old, so they don't sell it anymore. The upgraded version is in my link tree. You can go get that one. I had this since what, 2015. Hello, silly. What's up?
But anyways, have a good day, my friend. You go.
All right, you too. I appreciate it.
What up, Teats?
What up? Let me clean this a little better. It looks too... Hello.
This is so good,
I'm not your dad. Okay.
Says it right, how are you? Says what's your art style?
I don't think I have one yet, to be honest with you. If you're asking what type of genre of work I do, it's anime. Motherfucker, okay.
Says is the voice connected to the comments.
Yes.
Says I need to do more female characters.
Well, you know, it's a... I find females hard to draw, to be honest, compared to males. I don't know why, which is funny because that's what I draw mainly, but I still find them hard to draw. Sounds ironic in itself, but it is hard for me. Here. Not too hard.
Roses and roses, baby.
Roses on roses.
Roses and roses, baby. Roses and roses, baby. Roses and roses, baby.
For sending 4x rose.
I've been a sex in a and I'm gonna put you in.
Says how do you draw ice?
I've been a sex in a
usually eyes are really simple, so like it's just a container. So like for instance, if you just draw like
out for me. Keep dreaming. Pineapple juice like it was sweet. Street semen. I know what they like, so I just keep cheesing. Hard drive full of heat seek. Trying to come the same day as Jack rethink. You don't need Givenchy, you need Jesus. Why do y'all sleep on me? I need reasons. I got plex in the mail peak season. Shout out to my UPS workers, making sure I receive them. You can do it too, release. I've been a throw up the sex in the and I can put you in. I can put you in.
This
Says
one.
song name.
It's called First Class by Jack Harlow.
Okay, I'll confess I am. Go ahead and get undressed. I am. Okay, cool. You want sunset? I'm about to slide. Okay, I'm outside. Okay, this lifestyle don't got many downsides. Except for the lack of time I get around my family, making sure they never downsize. I got visions in my mind saying, what this house mine.
So it's not hard to actually draw eyes. It's like eyes are just kind of container. If you're talking about putting them in position, all you need to do is make your guidelines and make it easy. So to do that is that you make it like this. Pen. Fucking hate OBS. I don't know its problem here. But that's usually really simple. It's just a container. So like if you just make like a box and then put some lids over it and then use that box to construct something. And one thing that a lot of people don't notice is that the eye pupil should be the same height as the other eye pupil. And keep that consistency there. A lot of people don't do that. And then they have some wonky looking eyes half the time.
Says, how do you get that little window for the last tool? Says, hello, Tees.
Hello.
Says, Tees.
How do you get that little window for the lasso tool? Little window? You mean this? Wait, what the fuck is...
Says, yes.
That is the lasso tool. Just go to the lasso tool, click it, and then you can use it. I'm not really sure what you mean by window. I think you're talking about the marching ants, but then again, I'm like...
Says that high motor. Says mine disappeared.
You're using the wrong lasso tool.
Says it right from those high drives.
Are you using the lasso tool or are you using the select pen? You're probably using... You're using the shrink selection. You're not on the... That's what's happening. You're picking the shrink selection. You're not picking the lasso. It says lasso.
Says it says lasso, but it doesn't show that window.
I don't know what's happening with your thing. I think you should restart your program. Because what's causing it that only does that is the shrink selection. Like, if you're... It should look like this. It says lasso. And then you just...
if you're having that selection where it disappears, that's the shrink selection.
Says okay, you'll look into it.
With Spectrum Internet, you can power all of your devices with the most reliable internet speeds.
Get Spectrum Internet for $39.99 a
That's a
month.
weird one
Save
for
with a
me.
2-year price guarantee when you buy.
Alright, now I'm gonna put you. I'm gonna put this.
Last year, we made a commitment to ourselves. Slow down, take some time off, have the Kardashians slow down. No. SOS.
Okay.
Thank you to Chicken Muncher for following.
Okay, let me see.
Thank you, Charlie, for following. Thank you, user, for following. Thank you, Mono, for X191 likes.
Let me do another one. Okay.
Thank you, Mono, for X286 likes.
On the box from where I stay.
I ain't trying to do what everybody else do. Just 'cause everybody doing what they all do. It's one thing I know. I'm
Says are you working on a model sheet?
No, I'm doing anatomy studies, figure drawings. Trying to do them as fast as possible without thinking.
for trying to reach the things that I can't see. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. Trying to reach the things that I can't see.
Says studying anatomy is a great way to begin.
Don't have enough vision. My prediction.
Now the problem right here, the arm is going to go like this. All about that's just how I feel. Actually, what I can do, like that right here, right? And then what we'll do is up, wrap around here, make it more slow like that. Then we're gonna push this in. And then, because I elongated the stomach way too hard, but then again I did that on purpose. I can always pull that down. Okay, like that, right? Now I can clean that up a little bit. Like that.
Says hi, Artex.
Hello.
Says neutron activated.
And then what we'll do is pull this down. Maybe a little bit more. So it looks so elongated. Make sure that the stomach doesn't.
Says Rube.
I'm doing well. How about you?
Says am I high?
How's life going for you, Hi?
Says great drawing.
Thank you.
Says I'm good, I'm just hungry.
You should go munch.
Says opinion on cheese.
Eh.
Says it right goes high there, love.
Not a big fan, but yeah. It's funny because I like pizza, but then again, I'm not a big fan of cheese. I can't just eat cheese by itself.
What device do you use?
XP Pen E22. The one I have is old, so you guys can't get it. But the newer one is in my link in bio. They don't sell what I have anymore. Cheese.
Says, is it weird that I go into a drawing practices?
I guess so.
Whether you call her Abuela,
Maybe it is a little bit, because like,
Yaya,
I don't really feel that way when I draw my drawings. Because I'm too busy trying to get it right instead of being all fucking excited by it. It's like those men who work in the fashion, in the model industry who oil up the women to walk down the fucking, the runway. They do it for so long that they probably don't get excited. They're so numb to it. They're like, nah. They don't see it as a big deal. Probably they did us at the beginning of their career. XePen E22, link in bio. But the one I have is old, so you guys cannot buy it because they don't sell it anymore. But the one I'm recommending is the upgraded version of what I have. The next series of what it is. So it's in the link in bio. It'll say my gear and stuff. I literally labeled them so you guys can't get confused on what's mine and what's. Come with me. No place I'd rather be. Forever.
How are you today?
I'm doing well, just trying to improve, like always. I haven't done no real artwork in a long time, other than commission work, but nothing more. No personal drawings for myself. Another name, think of the batteries.
Keep up the good work.
I hope so. I hope so.
Says, do you take requests?
I only take gift requests. I only take gift requests. So, if you want to see what gift request responds to what you want me to draw, you gotta go to my link in bio. It'll be a whole Canva menu, what points of coins relate to what, and then you can pick what you want and then give me that gift and then I'll do that drawing for you. No matter what it is, well, be respectful of what the drawing is, so I'm not drawing no insane shit that's gonna get me in trouble.
How do I do that?
You go to the link in bio, and then it'll say TikTok GIF request, and then you click it, and then it'll give you the giant menu. Simple. Hey, K Millie. What's going on? Oh. How's life going though? Anything new? Anything good happening? Hopefully. Thank you. Oh shit, hold on. There we go. I didn't pay attention to that. But how do I go? How did I go in the link? It's in the link. It's just literally, it says link in bio on my profile. You swipe over to my profile and it should be a giant link right there in my bio. If for some weird reason you can't see it, because I think in TikTok not everyone has the ability to see it for whatever weird reason, you may have to go to my Instagram, same name, and then click it there. I know that's gonna work. I always think I make the back a little bit too. There we go. When I am with you, there's no place I'd rather be. Okay, now. There's no place I'd rather be.
Thank you, some random pumpkin for X 480 likes.
Let me see here. I'll wrap that around here and there.
Says wait, I have to spend money.
Yep.
Says it KMLI 731
Because whenever I do requests and people ask me, they don't stay. They leave and they never come back. And then they'll ask me some crazy question. Did you finish the drawing after 3 weeks later? I'm like, bro, no. I just wasted time drawing something. And sometimes they never come back, so it makes no sense. So I'm also, yeah, so like, it makes more sense if you just gift the request, because 9 times out of 10 you're gonna come back.
Says what tablet
is that? EXE Pen E22, you can go get it. Well, the upgraded version of that. Oh no, keep it no.
Says it right because it's so sweet. Stephen King's fairy tale and episode 13 by Craig.
Oh yeah, one more time. Okay, that's over there. Okay, that's section 1, section 2. One more time, we're gonna celebrate. Oh yeah, alright. Need room. One feeling, celebration tonight. Celebrate, don't wait too late. No, you don't stop. You can't stop. We're gonna celebrate one more time. One more time.
Thank you, K Millie, for X 471 likes.
Time. Celebration. We're gonna do it right tonight. Hey, just feel it. This has got me feeling me. Yeah.
Says it KMLI 731 where they recommendation.
We're gonna celebrate one more time. Celebrate and dance so free. Music's got me feeling so free. Celebrate and dance so free. One more time. Music's got me feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate and dance so free. One more time. Music's got me feeling so free.
Says can I get it for free? I'll stay, I promise.
No, don't do that. I don't do that. That's bad business. No. Not gonna do that. Sorry.
Says sad face.
I'm sad too.
walked around, looked in covers and read a few pages, and was hooked.
Okay, it goes like this. It stays right here, and the pelvis is 1/3. Okay, the wrist is at the 1/3 of the pelvis. So I can always remember that. So right here, the wrist is right here. So what I have to make sure is make that straightened. Open, open, narrow, and put the hand about here.
Says, can you say my name? My name is Ryder.
Hey, Ryden Van Rover? Ryden Van Rover, I think that's it.
Sound the gifting panic alarm. You need to find the perfect gift. You have 0 ideas and you don't know where to start. Relax. Now you can use gift mode on
Okay,
Says it
Gift
KML
mode takes the stress out of
730K
gifting, so you can
understand.
find the perfect item for anyone and
Okay,
any
like
occasion.
that.
Ryder
Just
Van
answer a
Over.
few short questions.
Oh,
do your
Ryder
shopping
Van
cart
Over,
and what you
okay.
like. And gift mode gives you curated gift
I
ideas
said
based
Rover,
on
did I? I
hundreds
think I
of
said
personas.
Rover, my bad.
Need to find the perfect gift? Don't panic. Try gift mode on Etsy now.
My fault. It's my fault. I think I know what song this is. Okay, never mind.
Says hello there.
Hello.
Says it's okay, and plus I like your art. It looks good. I'm an artist myself.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it very much so.
Says how would you like to animate your season 3 and Chainsaw Man movie?
How would you like to animate JJK Season 3 and Chainsaw?
Says you're welcome.
How would I like to... No. Studio Mappa, no. No, I'm not good enough. And 2, I will be worked to the bone.
Says long.
As much as I would like to. I'm not there in my journey for that. Okay, the leg is like that.
Says bright close, I appreciate it. Do you like to read?
Okay, now right here needs to be fixed. It's too...
Says you're already amazing at drawing.
I think so, but I know that I'm still need...
I am really serious about your art. It looks so good.
Thank you, but I think what I need to do is really stop relying on the sketching and be more confident in making the lines a lot more...
Says her work is amazing.
Thank you. Making the lines a lot more presentable than it being so sketchy all the time. As much as I love the sketch work I do, it's just that it's not presentable enough. So I need to get better.
Says okay, take your time on it.
Yeah, I'm trying to get good at not relying on sketching so much, but ultimately be good at just point A, point B, not sketching my way to point B. You know what I'm saying? If I start at point A. That makes sense, I think. Plus, I think my next journey of my art is to get good at doing skin. That's something that's been really fucking with me for the longest while. I need to get good at doing skin. Skin is a very elusive thing for me. I can probably paint anything else, but like skin just bothers me. I can't get it right. So I need to get good at doing that.
I need to start reading, thank you. It's overwhelming now.
Okay. The shoulder here. And the neck is too straight. You see how straight that is? That don't look natural at all. First thing, let's get this shoulder like that. Let's get this neck looking correct by it actually like tilting or something, because it doesn't look quite right. It just being there. Let's grab this head. About there. Let's say about there. And then we'll fix the bottom of the chin. It looks really weird because we're right under it, so we should be able to see under the chin about here. Close that off. Like that. Now it looks a little better. Not perfect, but that's not the important.
Says the best art I ever seen, honestly.
Thank you. Okay.
Says it came with like 7 preview pages on a book to read. Never felt a feeling of comfort. All this time.
Head looking kind of mushed. Ear about here, there, and then we put some shading there, and then we'll put some shading about here. So we have some distance. Let's see. And then we're going to fix this part because the butt looks like it's just one. It's its own section, so we need to fix that. And how we're going to do that is we're going to just have a breakaway off so it looks more natural. Like that. Okay. Okay, now let's get this is a little, I believe this she looks a little too skinny and look a little off. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to widen this. I'm not drawing a character. I'm just drawing, I'm doing studies. Okay. Now this stomach looks too like that, and then the breasts I believe is too small looking, so I'm going to make them a little more presentable. Like this. And make it like that. Arm to come up like this. Now the other arm, the shoulder stays right there. I always feel like I make the back way too low. It's just a bad insecurity. Whenever I draw females, I always feel like the back's way too low. And then I'm gonna put like some type of indent here to indicate there, and then their stomach over here. Looks really awkward. So like that. No, it's off. So like that, like this here. I'm making all these adjustments just to make sure it looks correct. Just proves I need more work. Okay. Now the leg is funny because like, okay, so erase this. If I remember right, the kneecap is bigger than the deltoid. This is the deltoid right here. This right here is the deltoid. Right here is the what do you call it? The bicep right here. Triceps in the back. So let me see. And then I'm gonna put some like that. And the leg, as you can see, is not the same size. Since this character is standing normally, there's no reason for the legs not to be the same size. So we gotta fix that.
Says say my name, Pete, please.
Look, Camille? Camille? Aw. Hey, Camille, how are you, hon? Okay, so we... No problem. Now, her face is a little square, so what we need to do is let's clean up her face a little bit. It looks a little too...
Great now. You and Briar so sweet.
I didn't do much. No, I didn't. I'm self-taught. I didn't do much of anything today. If anyone deserves anything, it's Bri. Pretty sure I get enough headaches for most of the trouble I get myself into, but like then again, if anyone deserves anything, it's Bri. Let's see here. Let's see.
Says it came in like 7-3 on think the antiques really appreciate.
No problem, bro. Okay, there you go. Now I put the feet. Actually, she's wearing. Let me see. She's wearing high heels. She's wearing high heels, like the.
Says it right, of course. It's true.
Like that.
Says what's the app for web, please?
What's the app or web, please? It's called Clip Studio Paint. That's what you're asking.
Says it's GSM_by Clip Studio Paint. Says hi.
Hello.
Says I'm back, my brother called me.
It's alright.
Thanks.
No problem. Link in bio if you want to go get it. It's in the link in bio if you can see it. Hold on. I'm going to learn all by myself too. Yeah. Yeah. Like that. Now, let me fix this foot real quick. Okay, like that, and then put it right here. Because she's wearing a high heels. And we're going to. It's just Jace. I'm gonna wrap this around here. that. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it very much so.
Says I followed you because you deserve it and you're a good artist too.
Thank you, I appreciate it very much so. Really do appreciate those kind words. Really much do. I try my best as a teacher. I try my best and I appreciate the support. My goal is to get to 100,000. We're almost there. We're at 20. We're only 20,000 away, I think. Before TikTok goes away, I want to at least see if I can do. Thank you. Let's see right there. Now the problem I have when I put stockings on characters like this is just the issue for me is that the bulge always looks too bulged out. That's the problem, because they look very weird. So I'm gonna see if I can. Let me see what I can do. So I like this, right? And I think what I can do is like erase within here, like that, to indicate that there's some form of like right here, and then have it bulge out like this, like that. I think. Like that. So we give it a bit of a shadow, wrapping around the way it does. Like that. Thank you for the follow. And then what we'll do is wrap this around here. And then have it like that. But I feel like it's too fat now. That's the problem. It looks too fat. Like too much fat, so maybe I have to reduce the fat. Cause it look really weird. Like it looks too chunked in, and it just looks really weird. So I think that's my fault. I would draw more girls in stockings and more like thicker thighs with thickness and bulge, but like it's something that always allures me sometimes. I have no problem doing it. And we'll put some form onto the leg, onto the body, instead of it looking kind of flat. So we're using lip lines to put it onto the body like this. Yeah, it looks like it's too swelled. That's the problem. I want that natural bulge when they have the stockings on, so it doesn't look too like it's too tight. So what I'm gonna do is probably reduce the bulge a little bit more.
Says I think more people should join your life more than others because they are missing out on God.
It's not even that. I also teach it, so like it's not like they can just sit here and just look at what I'm doing. I actually explain what I do. But most cases they don't want to see that. They want to see the potential risque drawings that they want to see. Because the other day I was teaching how to do perspective to my students. Like I taught them perspective and all these other things and how to draw characters, and we was doing one with how to do a front to back and doing anatomy, making it accurate as possible. So like that's something we was doing, and putting things in perspective and using shading and stuff. So like it's kind of funny. Half the time when they come in here, they always focus on the girls. So it's a bit frustrating after a little bit, but after a while, for those who actually want to learn, they end up being a student. It's funny. It's like I convert them being students after a while. Because they then get kind of like inspired to want to draw again. I think that's better. I think that looks a lot better. It doesn't look as swollen, but it doesn't look as thing, so.
Says much better.
Yeah.
Says I will listen as a student.
So that's how I usually teach, is like I explain my madness of what I'm doing, and then if a more experienced artist comes in and they give their 2 cents, I'll see if it works or not. I'm not against learning from others as well, who are probably as experienced or even more than I am. Because even though I teach, I can also learn from others. Let me see. Because I don't know everything when it comes to art. I just know enough to like give you the information you may need. And if you're wondering, yes, I do have a YouTube channel for this very thing. I stream to YouTube and Twitch every day, and TikTok and Kick at the same time. So if you're wondering, yes, I'm streaming to Twitch and YouTube and Kick. Let me see. I don't stream to only TikTok. I don't think that's a good strategy.
Says, do you have a page where we can review the other work you just showed?
I guess Instagram. If that's what you're saying, like work I've done.
Sign up for.
But like if you're talking like work I've done, you can check Instagram. But that same stuff will be the same stuff you see on TikTok. So everything you see on TikTok will be there. Oh, okay. I should actually do something like that, to be honest. Oh, that's just you guys. And that's the comment section. I'm normally working when you're on. Aw. Working as in work or working as in drawing? Okay, let me see this.
Nigga try to give me 5 mile water. I lay his ass down on my son, on my dog. I had the Draco with me, Dwayne Carter. A lot of niggas out here playing, ain't ball. I done put my whole arm in the rim, Ben's car. And I know Poppy get a key for the park. Shotty belly sitting double six on bar. Got a bitch that looking like a bitch work isn't work.
Okay, work isn't. Okay, gotcha. I think the best character to use for most people to practice on as like a fan art slash like character to use as in like a dummy is probably between Spider-Man. Like if you're trying to draw men, I think Spider-Man or Spider-Gwen. If you don't want to do that, I would draw like someone like 2B from Nier Automata. I think that makes more sense. Because there's not a lot you're working with when it comes to clothing. So she's almost, I wouldn't say naked, but she's in a leotard onesie. So like that works.
So cool you did not finish it, and I can tell it is cold.
See.
I meant cool.
Okay. Thank you. Arm here. Okay. Now her arm. I don't think the arm is incorrect, but I feel like it's just lacking life to a certain extent. I'm gonna wrap some lines around here just to give it some 3D. I think the breast is still kind of weird. I'll make it a little more lower. Oops. Like that. Okay. The leg is here. Okay. Now on to the next one. She'll be right there. Now what we'll do is now let's do another one. Let's get it done. Okay. So one. And then this one is looking kind of down on us, like this. So we have to make sure that the crosshair is looking down to us. Now let's put the neck here, because her body is kind of like on this tilt, like this. Oops.
I got a check from a shoe company, now I do anything a New Balance say. I bought her a plane to get out of state. I got me a shorty from Runaway, said I'm in town today. She said she coming over and she down to stay. I got a hit, she
like
playing
this.
So when she pull up on me, I know what she about to say. What's poppin'?
Brand new whip just hopped in. Okay, now the hold on. Okay. Let me fix this part. She's like that, and then like that. Okay. Now her stomach or pelvis is gonna be like this.
You wanna keep your life and take it easy. I'm rocking water diamonds, need a squeeze. These niggas water down, they drinking Fiji. My whip is orange and brown like I'm in Cleveland. My bitch is mellow yellow like a soda. These niggas tired of tellers, I'm a soldier. Hey, somebody tell them niggas that it's over. You know it's baby, nigga.
I found out how to draw the legs.
Good.
I got options. I can pass that bitch like Stockton. Says it welcome back, mama. Says and use the negative space.
Yeah, use the negative space. Sometimes that can be more of a friend to you than you think. For those who don't know what negative space is, it's the space. It's the space where the mass is not taking up space. So it's like areas like here, areas like here.
Says it's either a triangle or a diamond.
So these are negative spaces that helps make up the space, so you can actually draw out the space. So if you're having a hard time drawing the subject, draw the negative space. You'd be surprised how much that can actually save if you have a lot of headaches.
Brand new whip, just hopped in. I got options. Says I am shocked with God. Just joshing. I'm spending this holiday locked in. My body got ready to sports in the top 10.
Brand
new whip, new mansion.
Says now I just have to practice.
Same old throne, new dragons. Same old strong, new actions. I go past that.
Let's see here. Now what I'm gonna do, the breast is gonna be kind of like on a tilt, like here, right? With the tilt. Ooh, ooh. Okay, and then we're gonna put our hand about right there, like this. Put our arm about here. Put our hand right there. Right, and then actually I made it to there. And the other arm will be about here. Remember the wrist is on the same, it's 1/3 of the pelvis. So I'm gonna put the hand about there.
Your questions about life turn into questions about money. There's Erica,
about
the virtual
there.
financial assistant to help you spend, save, and plan smarter.
And then put that wrist,
What would you like to
the hand about here.
Erica is only available in the English language. You must download the latest version of the mobile banking app, only available
Right,
with
and then
may be recorded and monitored for quality assurance. Message and data rates and additional terms are applied.
I'm going to put the elbow about here. Actually, I'll put the elbow right about here. Okay. I think that feels quite right. And then make the arm come out, come in. Now it looks a lot like a giant mess, I understand, but don't worry.
Says you know I always got a joint.
Yeah, I hear you. And then we're going to erase this part. This is kind of like, let's see. Okay, now there's a tilt here that I didn't do correctly. So if I do this right, okay, like that, right, and then right, and then the leg here. I want this leg here that's a little bit too straight, but be a little bit more tilted like this way. I gotta carry him. Oops. A skirt, huh? I gotcha. I should draw a skirt in 2 seconds, Mona. America. Now we're going up here. And then so I'm gonna grab this.
Says you should be an art teacher at a school. Not gonna lie, you're the best girl I've ever seen.
Thank you. I don't think I'm good enough for a school, but I do teach. So, and sometimes I don't think I do a good well explaining. I wish I did. I want to get back making artwork again, but it's just that I need to get these these lessons out of the way. I don't think I explain well. I really don't think so. My students tend to tell me I do. Aw. Aw, thank you. Aw. Didn't see that one coming. I appreciate it. Okay. Now, since we have the tilt of... I got you. So, since we have a character tilted in a certain way, her breasts are up more because we're looking from her from a down... The horizon line really is because we can't see the top of her head. Naturally. We're looking up to the character. So that means our horizon line's at the bottom somewhere. Aw.
Says the best guy ever met.
Aw, thank you. I try my best. Let's see here. I think you're referring to me, but like I'm Hope. It was me. Oh man, okay. So as I'm doing this, I'm going to this. Her shoes are going to wrap around here like this. Okay. Because she's wearing shoes. But right now the shoes is not the big deal. We just needed to put something here as a placeholder for the shoes. I'm going to grab this part of the foot and make it a bit bigger.
Says driving Askers.
Like that. Driving. Okay, so real quick, Mono, I know you asked about the skirt thing. So I'm gonna turn this down real quick, just to answer your question. So when you draw a skirt, it really depends on your. This actually depends a lot around the horizon. So like for instance, if I were to put the oh wait no, I didn't say the other part. Never mind that. Alright, Gojo, I got you, bro. So like Mono, you said you wanted to know about the skirt? It really depends on, for me, it usually depends on where you put, where your horizon line is sometimes, because that can really make a difference, because a lot of people try to draw the skirt very weirdly. So when I draw the skirt, I always make sure to establish that it's actually a wrapping around the character, depending on how short and how long. So let's just say the skirt was very long, very short, right? Like typical anime fashion. Let's just say it's like about here. So what I'll do is just wrap it like this. But you have to keep in mind that it's not just on the body, it's with the body. So like you need to keep in mind where the oh no, I don't disclose that. I'll say I'm on the East Coast and I will tell you that much. So like here I wrap like this. Like that, right? I wrap it around and make sure it's respecting that of the contouring of the shape. So like it goes down the butt and then it falls down. And then it starts here from the stomach. Ah, okay, okay, I hear you. Okay. Like there. Like that. So like that's how you usually make a skirt. Now, I know the pleats are a little difficult, even difficult for me sometimes when I draw them. So when I draw the pleats, it really depends on what the type of skirt. So is this like a schoolgirl skirt? It shouldn't take too much, but it should be like 1, 2. Alright, and then what you can do is, let's see, real quick before I do anything.
You have 0 ideas and you don't know where to start.
I'm pretty sure it's a schoolgirl skirt, right?
Says, yeah, this part is confusing me.
This usually gets me to schoolgirl uniform, or say skirt. Skirt. So like, I'll take. It's not that you're actually drawing lines. You're actually drawing the shadows. I think they're technically shadows if you think of it. So like, should be like this, and then like this. Because it could be a little confusing. I know more should, but you know they don't. That probably means I just gotta do better with my content. You can do something like this. There's 2 ways of doing it. You can do it simple like that, or you can do it like this. So what this does is it indicates a certain sense of, I guess, realism, because it's not just straight on. It's like, how can I explain it? It's like if you make these little, it has to respect that of the shape. So like it has to wrap around, but then again, you have to make sure that it's not going too high because it can look really weird and strange, and a lot of people ignore that. Content is fine. I could be more lively, but people don't just watch and drawing streams. I see. I think I should go back making tutorials again. That's what I should do. So like if I put right here, and then a lot of people ignore when you're doing the skirt, the little details can make up much of it. Thank you. Let me see, like here, and then like that. So it can work like that, and then wrap this around here, so it has an end and beginning. Okay. One time, next time, something I know. Like that. And then we should put a little shading here, because we're under it. So that's something you can do. Like that.
Says him waiting for your 100K so you can start animating.
Yeah, I know. That's what I wanted to do. That was originally the plan, to get to 100K. I really want to do that. It'll be fun. And actually, I probably, if I do more animating, I'll do short little animations that's like 30 seconds or so. It'll be great practice for making content. So, you know. So what we can do.
Says you boys sound something same to Excal's Artextric.
I don't know. I have to check this person out one day. Can we put like the outfit here? like that.
Says whoever is in the lift, tell the art teacher that his conscience could please, I beg you. Says, bro, why aren't there many people watching you?
Because they don't put the, because they want to see risque drawings. They don't want to see like the process. Sadly, I happen to pull enough people who are more into the more risky drawings than it is into the actual learning how to draw. So that's kind of my fault on my behalf, bringing that type of behavior to my stream. So trying to eradicate that. That's why I'm doing more lessons than I am. Oh, I try. Yeah, I might have to do that again. I might do it after the stream. Not gonna lie. Cause I'm kind of tired of how things been going with my content anyway, so I might as well do something. I think teaching it will be a lot easier for me to do that instead of doing it on live all the time. So maybe that might work out for most people. So we'll see. I don't see why not. No show.
Says this is so chill.
No show. Okay, so like the arms are here, like that.
Says I love the posture you gave.
Yeah, I try to keep it as realistic as possible with the postures. I know I can make them exaggerated, very anime-esque, but I didn't want to go down that route. I wanted to at least show how you get to point A, point B with using more realistic movement. Then into the smoke shop.
Says I might be on my phone for a long time because of your videos. I love them and you leave.
You know, aw, no problem. I'm gonna put her bag right here because a lot of girls wear the purse, the type of purse to school. Some of them wear a purse, some of them wear a backpack. But I think in most anime they have them wearing like a purse, book bag type sash thing going on. It's alright, I have no problem. It's no problem. So our hands right there. So I put a bit of a book bag like sash there, so it feels more believable. Like that. Then put our neck here and there. And then but back to the question of what Mono asked me. I think how you make these work is that you're not really drawing the lines of the pleats. You're drawing actually the shadows of the pleats. I think that's what's happening. And that's something that always gets me too, because I feel like I'm not drawing them correctly. But I don't think that's the issue. I think it's just it's like a line shadow. So it looks like the pleats are... Yeah. So like I think that's where the issue's coming in for most people who draw skirts. Because it gets me too, because sometimes I feel like the skirts are not correct. So I hope that answers the question. Like that. So like you can see more of... actually, let me fix a little bit of this outfit. Because like it's feeling a little too like... It's too much bulging here, which shouldn't be. Because there's not a lot of movement. So because there's not a lot of movement, the outfit shouldn't have so much. So it's pretty much I think that's what it is. I think it's just a shadow. Because like if I use an example, hold on, let me get an example here. That girl is a real crowd pleaser. Oh well, those friends know me. I'm more living like a real geezer. So like right here, no problem. So like what I'm seeing here in this drawing is that I don't think you're actually drawing you're drawing a box pleat, if you think of it like a triangle pleat, right? But really what you're drawing is the shadows that's between each layer of the skirt. So like if I were to turn this down and then because what you can do is like you can do like, oops, my bad.
Says the best art ever.
So like what you can do is look at this. Yeah, that's what it's the folding that's happening. So what's happening here is because like this, right? What we need to do is make sure every bump that's here is a pleat. So like right through here and then here, like that, right? And then whatever reason, and then see, and then what we're doing.
Says you're absolutely amazing. This is a great stream.
Thank you.
Says your art is amazing.
I appreciate it. Thank you guys. Hey, it's such positivity today. Usually I'll be getting a bunch of like trollers and memers. I'm getting a lot of positivity today. What did I do to deserve this? So that's what's happening. And then alongside that is a lot of shading that's happening. Depending on where the clothing is falling, like it's a lot of shading.
Just because you are a good art teacher, that's why.
Thank you. And then what you can do is like this. And then you can just like that, right?
Says no cat system moderators here today.
Okay. And then we can go back like that, and then we can like this.
Says I might leave soon because I'm going to watch Dragon Ball, but I hope to see another stream soon.
No problem. That's
Says
okay.
the people who are sending you not good positivity, I hate them.
The people who are saying you're not good. Hey, it's alright. Usually, most of them who say crazy stuff is usually just bored or they're going through something, so I don't really take it too personally. And then most of it with the shading, it's just the shading will actually give more life to the outfit, because what's happening is that the shading gives you a sense of form. And that's why I always say to my students, before you get into doing the whole like crazy drawings and stuff, get into the idea of the gesture. Get into the shapes first. First is shapes, right? And then the second you need to go and do is forms. Master these two things because it will make everything else easy as time goes by. I would always refer to everything as a shape and anything to a form. So whenever, for those who don't know, whenever your art teacher or
Says I am going to get a piece of paper to draw with you.
no problem. If your art teacher, if you're in art school or you're in an art class and your teacher says your shapes are off, what they're saying is that your 2D shapes like your squares, circles, triangles, and trapezoids are off. Whenever they say your form is off, they're talking about the 3D aspect of the shape. So they're talking about.
Trust me, you will need more than just a piece.
You're gonna need your squares, your spheres, and your prisms. This is gonna be important to learn. Now, this is a very important tip for most people who don't know this, but if you want to improve as fast as possible, if you want to improve as fast as possible, when it comes to this concept, the shape that you should practice is the idea of the cylinder, because the cylinder does two things at the same time. It combines the idea of a circle and a square at the same time. because it can be precise and also be non-precise at the same time. Because whenever you're using a round shape is for more of gestural posing. It's for gestures. It's for gestures. So meaning more flow, more just movement in general, right? Because the circle has no defining accuracy to its direction. So you can put a ball right there and don't know what direction the ball's going because it's sitting there, right? Till you put like an object next to it, then you have some form of direction, right? But something with a square is more of an accurate thing to use. It's more accuracy, and it's also for direction. So,
I learn more things this stream in just a few seconds than what I do in actual class.
I understand. So like the thing is here, if you want to improve as fast as possible, learn the cylinder, because the cylinder does two things. It teaches you both I guess flow and also direction. Because when we're looking at the bottom of the cylinder, we're seeing a circle. But at the top of it, it's not really a circle. It's a square on the side as well. So that's how that works. So both is at the same time. So if you learn this and use this for your character, so like when you have a character like this, you can use cylinders. Oops. No problem. And you can use cylinders to be more accurate with your drawings. So like if I made a drawing like this, instead of it making just a square, I'll make it into a cylinder. And then you do another cylinder. The tablet I use is not that big, but it's not that small. I think it's in medium size. It's not huge. It just seems to be huge, but it's not huge. Like this is how big it is. That's how big it is. It's not that big. It might seem big because you're from your phone's perspective, but it's not that big. It's medium size. It's between small and big. So I hope that answers that question. I put things in perspective when I zoom out, huh? So yeah, so like whenever you're drawing a character, oh, and another thing, most professionals will actually encourage you to do the whole circle at the bottom of the skirt, so you have an inkling of what's going on behind. A lot of people ignore this part and just try to do the front part, and that's where they mess up, because once they ignore the back part, if they have to do something in the back, it's not going to be consistent with the rest of the whole piece, and then you have to re-engineer everything. So whenever you're doing like the skirt, right, make sure that you're doing the back too, or incorporating the back. Even if it doesn't seem like it's necessary, it is necessary because it keeps the logic in place. So like, say for instance I were to erase this part here. For now, but because I constructed it the way I did, it won't make too much. It will make more sense with this skirt as I do it. That's what I'm saying. At first, you won't think it's really important, but it will be important. Now, for professionals, they don't need to do that because they have it like in a mental state where they can like imagine it in their head. You know, so that's an advantage they have because they do it with so much practice. The training wheels are off, so that's something you need to keep in mind. I hope that helps. Alright, so let me go back to what I was doing. So like right here. This. Put this. And then we want her to have like that. We want to keep this lip lines in place so it shows that she's actually like tilting over with her stomach coming out at us. It shouldn't be straight lined. It should indicate that she is poking her stomach out at us based on the tilt that she's on. No problem. And then we're gonna wrap these lines around to indicate if we're in the right direction. It seems like we're in the right direction so far based on my reference that I'm looking at. Now the butt here is a little bit too poking out, and we don't want that. We want the butt to recede back to where it's supposed to. Now the breasts here, let me see, the arms about here. I think the shoulder should be a little more out, but like that, right? Her head should be a little bit more, more closer to indicate that we can't see less of the neck. Okay, because that indicates that she's more looking down at us than she is. Because if she wasn't looking down on us, we'll see more of the neck. So what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to put some wrapping around here. Here. There we go. Now it seems quite right. Now what I want to do is clean up a little bit, so what I'm going to do is turn this down a little more. Okay. Right. Okay, like that. And then we'll pull down the leg a little bit more. Make sure everything is in proper order. So we put like the leg back here, like that, and then open the leg and push it down here. Now it looks like it's going good. We don't want it to be too stiff. We want it to just look more organic. The point of doing line art like this, or at least looking at line sketch or cleaner line sketch, is not for it to look exactly how you did the sketch. The point of the line art is to make it look as organic as possible without it looking too robotic. So whenever you're doing a clean sketch or a line art, make sure that the organicism is there, because if you don't, it's going to look really robotic and strange. I hope that answers most people's question on that particular point. And there is a hierarchy whenever you're doing like line art like this. Oh, I did that wrong. Put that like that, and then put the pen here.
Thank you, Stargirl, JLGMN, for following.
Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I'm gonna get this leg. Okay, now the leg is going to be.
Says your art is so amazing.
Thank you. Like that, and then now we're going to push this leg a little bit, kind of like based on what I'm seeing. Shouldn't bulge out too hard. Should be like one. Like that. Oh snap, I didn't know there was a lot of people. Oh, Horseboy's back. helping me stay up. Your videos are done. Can you tell me what app you're using? Click Studio Paint. Hey, Horseboy, I'm sorry I didn't see you there on YouTube Shorts. I didn't think anyone was over there. Sorry about that. I don't know if you're still there. If you are, I apologize. I did not see you there, bro. I'm sorry about that. I'm gonna taste. Let's fix that real quick. Okay. Let's fix that right there. Now, as you can see, her stomach's a little too wide, and I don't want that. We don't want that happening, because what's happening is that okay, this is what happens when you draw a female and her rib cage is as wide as her pelvis, or at least as her pelvis, the pelvis. She's gonna look more square. So what you want is that the rib cage is much elongated, but it shouldn't be as wide as that of the pelvis. If you want them to have like very tight curves and stuff like that, you need to push that in. So what I'm gonna do is push in more. See how much more dainty she looks now? Just because of that small adjustment based on anatomy studies. So you don't have to be sitting there with guesswork. Now she looks a lot more dainty and a lot more attractive on that one. So she doesn't look as like square as we had it before. Let's see here. And then we put the breasts about here. Now, the breast is overlapping the chest, like this, right? Because the indication is that we're looking at her from a perspective that is looking up towards her as she's kind of bending this way. As she's looking down to us. So what we want to do is not make that so square. We need to just pop out a little bit more, and then like that. And I have this part like that. There we go. Now I'm going to have the breast overlap like this, showing the roundness here. If she was standing just fine, we won't see no roundness. We'll see like it just drooping down completely. Like that. And then let me see, the neck will be about here. So we're going, oops, not too hard, we don't go that hard. Okay, and then like that. Oh, there's a lot of people here today. I did not know a lot of people was in my YouTube shorts. The fuck? I feel bad now because they was like saying hi and I didn't even see it. Okay. Now to answer the question of the skeleton. Now it really depends on. Wait, did I not do? Okay, hold on. I didn't even finish this part. Like that. And then what we'll do is, well, we can get away with that, like that, right? Stomach is gonna be like the corner on the mattress that you stole. Now we're gonna indicate the stomach to be like that, and then.
Says, hold on, I need chocolate. My
Oh, my head. Okay.
Good.
And then erase this part. And then indicate.
Are you kidding me? Are you hitting this? Look at this. Never even cut. Says I am back. Oh my.
Alright, so what we did was. Okay, let me see. And then fix this part here. And Justin Bieber. And the buttocks is right there. The lower glutes. Right there. There you go. There you go. Now, to answer the question of the whole like skeleton thing, which still gets me, but I'm still learning it myself, so I usually start out not really with the head, but if I do, I start with the head first. And let me show you. Okay. Let me erase this part and then we'll get to the skeleton. I'll try my best here, but I would make this a lot more. Okay. For now, we'll come back to that in a bit because like we need to indicate this later. Erase this, erase this, erase all this. Everything needs to be cleaned out. Now let me get rid of the background. Now she looks a lot better. Oh, I forgot the shoes. My bad. I forgot the shoes. 1 second, I'm sorry about that. I think here's some like Kingdom Hearts like shoes or something. Oops. Okay, there we go. Okay. Thank you. I'm gonna clean her up a little bit more. Yeah, that's a little bit there. Now, when we get to the skeleton, I'm going to turn her down. Let me see. Is there anything I'm missing? Oh, wait, that's that. Okay.
Shopify helps you sell at every stage of your business. Sell it online.
I'm gonna use.
Like
First, you must know where the rib cage is. Remember, the rib cage must be narrower than the pelvis. And I'm going to wrap this around here. Breath and let it go. Shades on. And if you feel you're sinking, I will just ride over into cold, cold water for you. I may take you in different places. Be patient with you. I won't let go. Oh no. You're thinking I'll jump right over into cold, cold water for you. I may take us into different places. Be patient with you. Let go. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. Let go. Oh no, 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 no. And we put the tail right here, and then what we'll do is construct the pelvis. Constructing the pelvis is like it's like a bowl, kind of like a weird butterfly It's like a butterfly like bowl. It's hard to explain, but it's
Thank
kind of
you,
like
K
that.
Millie, for X 760
Hey,
likes.
K Millie, where are you, hon? Hope you're having an awesome day over there, hon. K Millie.
Says hey.
What are you doing, hon? Let's see here. Let's see. Like that. And then what we'll do is build. Oops. Let me put a ball here. And remember, the ball of the knee has to be bigger than that of the shoulder blades. It shouldn't be the same, believe it or not. The reason... Sandwich! I want a sandwich. I want a sandwich! And drawing, I hear you, hon. And what you drawing? Sandwich! Let's go. So the reason why you want the balls to be as big is because, well, it's just that, I don't know why is it actually the real reason. I understand. Love that. That's fine, that's fine. Okay, so what I'm doing here is making the knees big. I forgot what was the actual reason, but you have to make them bigger than the shoulder blades that connects to the clavicle. Right here. Alright. Now what we're gonna do, I'm going to build the leg in about here. There.
Says boxes, drawing boxes.
Drawing them boxes, huh? I'm trying to get that perspective in. Hey, you'll actually blow faster than your peers if you learn perspective. I said, like, if you really get good at doing perspective, you can blow past your fellow students really fast. You'll be like, how do you draw like that? And I'm like, because I use perspective. This perspective is hard, one of the hardest things to learn. Let me put it here, like that, right? And then a ball here. Now I have to put better bones, which I will do in a second.
Says we could draw this without guidelines, and then drew guides after.
Yes, I drew it out guidelines. I just explained my process throughout the entire time. Let me see. Okay, let me... Skeleton. Make sure this is correct. Okay. Okay, so close this here. And remember, the woman's pelvis is really wide compared to men's. Females' pelvises is much wider and open than that of men's. Men's are much more smaller and closed off. Not closed completely, but like they're much smaller. Okay. Sorry. Now, let's see here. Now let me get this part. Oops. Okay. Oh no. Okay. Now the bones and the legs will be interesting. That part's gonna be hard because I'm still learning how to do the skeleton myself, so I'm gonna try my best here. Is it both? Oh no, it's just two gaps. Okay. Same thing with the arm.
When was the last time I took a
Okay, and then we're going to put this into a bone.
Wait, hey Erica, how much should I spend
Make
on
this
travel?
1,
When your
2,
questions about
like
life turn
that.
to
There we
questions
go.
about money, there's Erica,
And then we'll
the
do
virtual
here.
financial assistant to help you spend, save, and plan smarter. Only from Bank of America. What would you like the power to do? Erica is only available in the English language. You must download the latest version of the mobile banking app, only available on select mobile devices. Your chat may be recorded and monitored for quality assurance. Message and data rates and additional terms may apply. Bank of America and member FDIC.
Here we go. Here we go. I think that's the closest thing I can do for a skeleton right now. Because I'm still learning how to do it. I think that's the closest thing. Before I do that, let me... Let's see here. If I were to... Okay. Nope.
Roses, baby.
Okay.
Thank you, Kate Millie, for sending 1x rose.
Thank you, hon. I appreciate it.
Says Peach.
Yeah.
Says
Hey,
hi.
Chloe, what's going on, hon? What's going on? How you been? How's Ireland? Pretty. I don't think I understand the question. Given what's been going on in the world. Mm-mm. Okay. Closest thing to a skeleton you guys will get out of me right now.
And watch every game every Sunday, all in one place.
Says a buffer and be back.
Sign up today. Terms
Okay.
and embargoes apply.
Let's see.
Thank you, Chloe Collins, for X98 likes.
Okay.
I'm the only nigga doing it. You other niggas doing it. I'm too legit. Go hammer with the foolishness. My nana said my grandma can maneuver this industry until I'm stupid rich, and now I'm stupid rich.
Oh, whoa.
Assuming this is what they you were rich. A pimple butterfly, my newest shit. In fact, the rumor is the way I prove it. I'm a classic man. You can be mean when you look this clean. I'm a classic man. Calling on me.
Any young OG. Okay, erase that.
Says I'm not D3D.
I'm not D3. What? What does that mean?
When everybody feeling so cold, I'm cool like that King Cole. And niggas get a bit of my glow. I got charms like a leprechaun, motherfucker. Now y'all fucking with the wrong motherfucker.
Cheeky, motherfucker. We don't live for the love, motherfucker.
Even if she go,
Erase this part.
even if she go,
Erase this part real quick.
even if she go away,
Even if she goes away.
I'm a classic man. You can be mean when you look this clean. I'm a classic man. Calling on me like a young OG. I'm a classic man.
Says I'm so tired.
Aw, I'm sorry to hear that. Why am I so tired? I go on mama though. I see it represent go. I see the real bitches. I got a finger bang. I'm all finger bang. Don't stop me. I'm a legalizer, homicide, and more marijuana. Oh, shit.
Says I know one.
I know how to cherish it. I know how to decorate your one and further furnish it. I'ma burn your shit down. This is what the furnace is. I'ma turn your shit around with some sweet
Hold on, I did something wrong.
like I'm Reginald Conservative and that's affirmative. All I do is lay up and face up. My big bills and they stuck. Got no chill for fake ones like for real. They say I'm a classic man. You can be mean when you look this clean. I'm a classic man.
Okay, let me see. She said, now I work in the dementia care. I've done 12. Oh, that's, yes, you mentioned that. I remember that. Yes, you mentioned that the couple, I think a week ago. I remember that.
Says it Chloe Collins. I Chloe love it.
Have you experienced any outrully ones so far? So I know when they have dementia, some of them can be a bit violent. Depending on how severe it is. Not all the time, but...
Says my Wi-Fi is bad again.
Oh, I'm sorry. So I pretty much did the skeleton to a certain extent. I think I did a okay job. Not the best job, but an okay
Says
job.
it bright for close high brine.
I'll put it like this. Let me go like that. Go like that. A bit more. There we go. So there you go. You got yourself your
a work management platform that helps companies get more
skeleton, as you guys
Says looks
have.
good
Teams
teeth.
can stay connected while
It looks competent enough to say it's a skeleton, but
Asana, a smarter way to work. Try it for free today at Asana.
that's weird. It looks competent enough to say it's a skeleton, but I'm missing some things, I think, in my opinion. So there you go.
Says I have another request.
Oh, you can't make another request. That was only a one-time thing. You're gonna make another request. You gotta send a gift this time. That corresponds to that on the gift TikTok thing on the link in bio.
Says everyone got vaccines yesterday, so they weren't happy today.
Ooh, yeah, a lot of people don't like that. You can see how most of them. Is this Starboy? Yep, it's Starboy. Starboy. Alright, so there we go. We got ourselves our female. What the fuck is... Oh, there it is. I was like wondering where it was. I couldn't find it. So, bam. So if you have, I would still say that the pelvis is still incorrect to a certain extent. I would say the pelvis is still off. It would be more like this, in my opinion, because like I believe this hip is a little bit more high because this hip is doing less stabilization. I would say this hip is more up. But I was close. So that was pretty much a win in that sense, but we can do better. Can never do perfect, but we can always do better. Life. Got this. There we go. Okay. Did I put on the same? Oh, I did. Okay. Okay, got this. Put this away. Okay.
Says had to give one dude 3 showers today.
You had to give. Let me see.
Says a skeleton wet.
That'd be cool to do. Had to give the dude 3 showers. Why 3? Was he making a mess? Hygiene wise, or just making a mess?
Says had to give one dude 3 showers today.
Well, why 3 times? Is that like a requirement? They need to be showered 3 times a day or something? Or he was being... away.
Public servant for New York State because I have a seat at the table to help shape a better future for all New Yorkers.
Says how do you draw a skeleton weapon?
And you gotta use the fuck. You gotta use the molding method.
Trying himself.
New York State is hiring and it's easier than ever to get a job. Easier than ever to get a job. Now's the time for you to join us.
And start your career in public service. Visit statejobs.ny.gov to get started today.
One second. Put that back. About that. There you go. Hi Artex. Hey Cube, what's going on? Alright, so that section's... Wait.
How do you draw a skeleton weapon as a gun?
You gotta use a molding method, but for me to do that, you gotta be... For me to do all of that, you have to be a student. For you to become a student, you have to subscribe. That's only $2 a month. So that's like... That's gonna take a while. So we gotta use the molding method. The molding method is when you take a shape and then you mold it out of that shape. So like... I'll use an example real quick. Like, for instance, like if I said if I made a gun and I have to make one, I would... How do you recognize me? Your name is Horseboy. I remember your name. So like, we use like, say, like this, right? And then what we'll do, we'll just mold out what we want. We don't have to do any detailing and drawing. We just do it like that.
Says I'm still hungry. Says oh.
Then we add whatever we need. So like, then we use that to like that, and then we'll add whatever we need to the drawing like this. So if it's like a like that, and then we use that to mold out what we want, put back what we need, and put in like that. So there we got ourselves a gun. Or if we don't like what we see, we can take this and flip it and make it into a bazooka.
This is the sound of your ride home with Dad after he caught you vaping.
So it's more of like taking a shape and just working off that shape to the next shape. It's not as hard as you may think. At first it'll be kind of weird, but after a while of doing it, it'll be like, oh, I get it now. Don't think too hard into it, just go with the flow. Now we got ourselves a bazooka or something. If that's not big enough, we can make it more bigger, like... I'll say bigger like this. Now it looks like a weapon from Destiny. Yeah, I love your work. What app are you using for Clip Studio Paint? What app are you using for to do your Clip Studio Paint? So we just made a weapon that you can probably see in Destiny. And then once we are happy with said shape of that, we would take away, I would turn it down and then put whatever details on top of it once I feel good with it. So I'll turn, so like, Oh, yeah, I'm doing it right now. Okay. Now, we just made a weapon that looked like it could be in Destiny, Halo, or whatever game you can probably think of. Probably in Helldivers. It's all about imagination and not trying to think. It's not about... What you're trying to do is make a shape, right? And all you do is make that shape, and then once you feel happy with that shape, it feels like a gun to you, then you start making whatever, thanks for telling me you got my art exams. Thanks for telling me you got my art exams. Gotcha. You can use this as a form of making any weapon, and you can just work off the same weapon over and over again. You don't have to keep using a different shape every time. You can use the same shape, and then you can take it like this. You can copy, paste, grab it like that, or and then what we'll do is just I can just delete this and make it into a laser gun. And then take off this flat part. Oops. And then make something completely different what you had before. So it's all about your imagination from that point on. And I didn't have to do much. I can take away this part too and make a whole new gun.
Transferring credits into WGU was
like
it was
that.
a great experience. I went to 6 or 7 other universities, and WGU just sent here, sent it here.
It's not as hard as you think. It's like you just can build off the same shape over and 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 over again. You can make 1,000 guns out of just one gun. It's not that hard. The only time it gets hard doing this is when you feel happy with the gun. You have the sideways. Now you have to make it 3D in the sense of putting in form and shape. That's the only time it gets a little tricky because you have to make it make sense. You can't just make just random details and not make sense out of the details. That's where it gets actually kind of hard. Same thing with vehicles. You can do the same thing with vehicles. The molding method is a pretty easy way to get past things. But a lot of people don't want to do it because they don't want to use their brains. They want a quick, fast response. So. This is going to take some time of practice, but after a while of practice, you're going to be like, oh, I can see it. I can see it now. I can see the between the lines and what I can do with it. So, like, you can make a lot of cartoon-like guns. You can make a bunch of Ratchet Clank type guns. You can make regular guns. It doesn't matter what it is. You can make a bunch of rifles, space rifles, regular rifles. It can go up, and the sky's the limit. That's based on your imagination. You can make a bunch of Destiny guns. It doesn't matter. Alright, there's that. Nice. Next Monday, play Fortnite. I'm not playing Fortnite, sorry. Alright. Actually, okay. Actually, what I can do is use more like. Oh, she's dancing. Camille's dancing to this. Okay.
Discover new music with a swipe on the YouTube Music app.
And actually, like a lot more. Okay, no, before I even do that. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Blood for Blows, for X 103 likes.
There we go. Don't talk about mentally. She looking.
Thank you, J Millie, for X 942 likes.
No brainer. Alright, there we go. How many did we do today? No brainer. We did one. There it is.
Don't do it, French, I ain't got no change. Not on the list, I ain't got no name. But we in this bitch, I'm not no lame. And I keep it been frank when I'm not
No change. That's me. Church in the Lord. It's a real, but think it's a no-brainer.
Walked out at me sitting up, demanded my attention, had to give it up. Like somebody designed you, just gorgeous. You made me wanna live it up. Your presence is critical, moving my soul, yeah, you're spiritual. They hate it when you notice me, make everybody else invisible. Breaking all the rules, so what was love? I'll be your excuse. You go wrong, no. You stick out of the crowd, baby, it's a no-brainer. I'm gonna choose. Me, be for real, baby, it's a no-brainer. You can choose. Go hard and watch the sunrise. I have to learn. It's a no-brainer. Okay.
Says after a long time I'm back.
What's up? Hey, what's up, bro? Okay.
Says hi.
Hey, hey. Right there. Need one more to here, and then we'll be done. And then I think I'll go play game. I don't know what to play. I might play something. I don't know. Oh, I got one more.
We gave it more passengers.
Says a hi.
Ultimate comfort.
Hey, 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 hey.
We made its tech intuitive. With the all-new Prologue, we've made it easy to go electric, just like you'd expect from a Honda. The Prologue.
Let's see.
A Honda, now electric.
I'm sorry. You are broken. To me now, holding on, holding on, just the places you're gone.
Says your drawings are amazing. I'm amazed by them.
Thank you. I appreciate it so much so. I gotta go here. I know you're in the past. You before mistakes. Deltoid.
There's so much positivity today.
Yeah, today. Very weird. To me.
Says will you be live tomorrow?
Yes, I will be.
Sup Artextric.
Hey, hey. Let's go off Secret Girl. How's life going? How's life going, hon? You're gone. For mistakes. Oops. Oops.
Usually I like my situations beneficial. Doing something different, got me looking stupid. The only way I'm coming back to you is if you're dreaming. Lucid, prove it. If you made a promise, then keep it. Why you wanna lie and then get mad? I don't believe it. But really, I was doing just fine without you. Looking fine, sipping wine, dancing, no club conscious. Baby, why you wanna lose me like you don't need me? Like I don't block you and you still try to reach me. How you figure out how to
Says
come in
time to open my nightly drink.
and this time I mean it. Don't you miss my love all in your bed? Now you're stressing out, feeling your bed. Pillows and wishing I was there. Sliding down the show all of the bed. I know it's hard to let go, I'm the best. Best you ever had, a bitch you gon' get. And if we break up, I don't wanna be friends.
Shit. Okay, that doesn't look right. No, no, no. Oh, we guys! Yay! Let's go! Let's go! Yeah, let's go! Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Camille. We got a subscriber. Yeah. Let's go! Let's go. Hey, Hum. How you doing, hon?
Says it bright or close. Hey, Brian.
Let's go.
Says let's go.
Thank you, Melodic
Let's
Productions,
go.
for
Says
sending
welcome,
one X
dear.
me.
I'm ready to learn.
Alright, hon.
Says I'm good, you.
You have any questions? I'm willing to answer them. Anything from character design, anything. Could be anything.
Says law where y'all going.
I go anywhere right now.
Says at Melodic Productions. Hi, Hum.
Camille became a subscriber. So, yay. Life is good. Let's go.
Says it bright or close. What's up
If
underscore.
you have any questions, Camille, please let me know. You can even ask me outside the stream. I'll try to answer. Try to get to your answers. Alright. And what is your question? Okay. Oh. I'm gonna put it more like this. The breast. Like this. The breast is gonna be like about here.
Says how are you, Teach?
I am doing well. Just doing my thing, doing more studies, and I think I'm getting a good hang of this. Understanding where's what's supposed to be more efficiently, instead of just guessing my way through, because I've been doing that all my life. Guessing my way through! But, you know, all's good.
Says we really soon.
Oops, sorry about that. Oops, too big. I would recommend anyone to learn anatomy. It's good to know the anatomy. It makes things much easier. Smoother too. It's a pain in the ass, but it is helpful. What are you doing, hon? How's life going, you? Okay.
Says happy Friday.
Friday! Happy Friday. Did she ask a question? I don't know if I missed it. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I didn't miss her question. Because I know she may have some art questions that might be burning.
Says it beanbag, hey Dean underscore. Says it beanbag, hi Dean.
Thank you, yeah.
Says it right close, hi Brian. Says it hi. Says that hey underscore. Says at Melodic Productions, hella. Says at Melodic Productions, hi.
Come on, like that.
Says I like to draw.
Thank you. Oops. Big mistake. So these boxes, how do I use the lines to BP to make the box? So we use the line. What perspective are you doing? 1 point or 2 point?
Says 1 point.
Oh, 1 point. Okay. And you said here, marriage no happen. Why? What happened?
Says marriage no happen.
What happened?
Says TikTok won't let me say what I need to say.
I got you. But wait, why is it no happening?
We gave it more passenger space and made its tech intuitive with Google built-in. With the all-new Honda Prologue, we've made it easy to go electric, just like you'd expect from a Honda.
Says can the lines be wherever? Is that where I start?
The lines can be wherever, as long as they are lining back to
Anthony started working again. Not enough time to go get it done.
Okay, makes sense. So like, okay, let me put it right here. Let's put our dot about right here on the line. Now, what you want to do is make sure that your lines are always referring back to this dot. What the hell? What the fuck? Oh, I'm on the line. My bad. So it always refers back to this dot, no matter what. It doesn't matter what the lines are going. It could be any much. You could. Thank you. It can go virtually. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. So. But there's always another day, Bean. Like you don't have to do it right away.
You're doing a great job.
I know.
Be a support hero today by using commands like
but
support.
You will. I know he's gonna.
Yeah, I rescheduled.
Yeah, you can always reschedule. This is not like you have to do it right away right now. I don't see. How much does that cost you anyway? That must cost you something, right? I'm pretty sure. I can put thousands of lines here. It doesn't matter as long as it refers back to our
83 ducks.
83? Wow, that's cheap. Most people should do that instead of trying to do some crazy ass wedding. Shit, I'll do that. I would do that shit so fast. I'd do the wedding later. I was like, why don't people do that? Like, get married first, pay the $83, and then when you have a lot of money or have enough money, do the wedding all over again. It's not like you can't do that. You know? A lot of people don't think that way. Save money.
Bean was about to get married.
Bean was about to get married. Yeah, she was about to get married. But she'll get married soon. I can't wait as well to not interpret. Okay, I understand. So like, I'm gonna do this here. I guess I'll do it this way. Complete paste, and I'll flip it. Hopefully it'll be not too crazy. Vertical. Here we go. Everything is going back.
My passport was 200. Oh wait, no, it's 35, and to divorce is 83.
83 to divorce? That for real?
Says
So why do people say divorce is so expensive? Oh wait, maybe it's stuff they lose. No, divorce itself. Alright, so right here. Now we put our lines, we turn it down so we can see. And all we need to do is make sure that everything is responding back to where it's supposed to be. So as long as we stay within these brackets, everything will be fine. So it would be here, and then here, and then
Well, you have
here.
to go to court and you have a lawyer to pay as well.
That too. I forgot about the lawyer. I keep forgetting about the lawyer. Oh, that was safe here.
Says Artextric YT.
And there we go. So as we can see, this box I just made will now forever be in perspective because it respects the idea of the. A lot of people do this thing where they hello hon. They do this thing where they're trying to do this. I think a lot of people make this mistake when they do this. Oops, sorry about that. A lot of people make this mistake where when they zoom in, they try to do this slant thing. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to go straight. So like one up, and then you go like straight like this. Like that. Ah! I'm doing it wrong. I hate using this thing because it's too. There we go. One.
Says it beanbag. I was telling Teach I had a mobile game all the mods could play. It's free.
Yes. What was the game again? I forgot what it was called.
Says it was called Fun Run.
Fun Run, yes. That was it. I was surprised that people still play that. I thought that was gone a long time ago, since 2015. It was kind of surprising when she brought that up to me. Okay, now just to be clear, it doesn't have to be perfect. Because the point of the box is to make sure that it adheres to that of the lines. So, oh, I forgot the one thing I didn't do. I forgot to put in the lines. So we'll take the lines.
She tells him, ooh, love, no one's ever gonna hurt you, love. I'm gonna give you all of my love. Nobody
Okay.
like you. She tells him your life ain't gonna be nothing
Do that
like
way.
my life.
Oh, actually, better yet. So that we know the floor is. Make sure the floor is there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or we can. Ah! Making mistakes today. What am I pressing? Okay, there we go. I can put it like this.
Says I'm back again. I needed to take care of my baby neck.
It's okay. Now we have that, and what was...
Says at Artextric now I can race against you. Alright.
Let's see here.
Says your drawings are amazing.
Thank you. And I'll just keep the floor how it is. So, what I'll do is grab this and put it up here. Okay. And I'll use that.
Says Artextric.
Oops. Remember? Fuck! I put on the same layer. I'm making mistakes. Okay, right here. Right here, and then right here. Now we're in league with that. Because what we need to do is make sure that the box is forever in place with the vanishing point. Because the box is never gonna be in placement. Yeah, it's an old game. I didn't know when she had that. Like that. Like that. Like this. And like this. This. There you go. And then like this. So it always stays in placement of what we're doing. Because as long as it stays within the brackets of what we're making, you can make it any way you want. So it's always in perspective no matter what. And no matter how far you go, you'll always refer back to it. So it looks like it's going or something like that. I hope this answers the question pretty well. If last I didn't, please let me know. Yes, let me know. I have no problem redoing it over. Hello, horse boy.
Says that works. Yes, thank you.
No problem. If you have any issues, you're confused somewhere, just ask. Don't feel shy to. Okay. I'll get around to downloading Fun Run. Okay, I got you.
Says I sketch on paper. I will have to get this after you.
Yeah, if you're on paper, you will.
Let me know when you do so, I think.
If you're doing on paper, you will need to learn to use a ruler if you're gonna try to be precise. You're gonna need a ruler, unfortunately. And you might need 3 pieces of paper instead of just 1. If you're gonna need 3 pieces of paper, that means you're gonna be off the grid, so you may have to tape them together.
Says that Artextric send it to me again. Says I really love your drawings. They are so creative.
Thank you. I wish I was a lot more creative than I want to be.
Says it being back what the game looks like.
It's like a very crudely drawn game. I think it still has that art style. It's supposed to be crudely looking. Like animals. They still use animals. Unless they changed it, because it's been years since I saw like since 2015 years. That's like a long time ago.
This is the sound of your ride home with Dad after he caught you vaping.
Okay, like that.
Says 3 papers, but below, above the horizon.
No. When you need 3 papers, what I mean is you're gonna need 3 papers, so like 1, 2, and 3 to tape together. A lot of artists will have to tape them together to make as long as the horizon goes. So like, let's just use example like oops. So like, if you have 3 pieces of paper, say these are your 3 pieces paper, you have to tape 1, 2, 1, 2, or at the edges. So like this, like tape 1, tape 2, and tape them like actual Scotch tape, and put your horizon line where your vanishing points are, because the more further away your vanishing points are, the more further your vanishing points are, the more likely you're going to get a very accurate look of a box. The more closer they are, if your VPs are too close, well, they're very, like, if they're too close, they're going to start distorting really badly, and it's going to look really, like, very warped. It's gotta look extremely warped like this. Instead of looking like a box. Yeah. So the further away the vanishing points are, the better you're gonna have a better looking box or object or whatever the case may be. No problem. Thank you. Yeah, it's really crude, the drawing, I believe. Unless that's their old art style they're still running with. If I remember right.
Be a support hero today. By using commands like support.
Yeah, so
says apparently there's a fun run, but I like the 3 law.
There's a 3? How did that one look? Okay.
Says I rate this infinite out of 10.
I rate this infinite out of 10. Alright, so let me see if I go back to the drawing. Oh, wait, the belly. Oh, wait, I made a mistake here. Okay, so. Oh, I made a big mistake. Ooh, okay. Okay, so if I put the leg about here.
Says it's okay, people make mistakes.
I didn't see it to the last second. I was like, ah, fuck. I was like, oh man. I'll make it work. I usually do. I learned something. If the leg is kicking up, the butt recedes. So always remember that. Whenever you have your character, like, have their leg, if their leg is shooting out like this, the butt recedes in. It doesn't stay pointed out as much as you believe. So always remember that. That's very important to keep in mind. Since the leg is going up a little bit, or pushing out, the butt will recede in, as the other one will be more, I guess, outwards, or at least seen. It'll be seen less. That's something I keep in mind. I learned that the other day. I was like, oh fuck, no wonder it looks so weird sometimes when I draw. But the thing is like, it's funny because like it's not like it's not like something, it's not common, it's just common sense type stuff that you just really stop and think about it, but a lot of people don't put that much thought into it because everything's like independent from each other in their heads. Grab this part. You know, I always hear, every time I hear this song, I always think of TikTok. I only hear this song when I'm listening to when I'm watching a TikTok video. My first time actually hearing the song for what it is.
Says I like this song.
Okay.
Says through all.
You know, like there's just some songs that's from TikTok. You like it stays at TikTok, and when you hear anything else, you just think, oh, it's from TikTok.
I sometimes listen to it.
It's funny. It's just funny to me sometimes. Like so there's just some songs that it's just TikTok songs. It's not a song to you. It's a TikTok song, and it feels unnatural to hear the whole thing for what it is because you used to hearing it in other people's videos for like a small second.
Says that part.
I find that funny. The foot. Yeah, half parts of it. Yeah, it's like parts of it just feels like that's only TikTok worthy, and then when you hear the whole thing, it feels unnatural as hell. It's kind of funny. The feet is going up. Okay, so since the feet is going up, the leg is going up, I need to make sure that.
Says I still hear the heavy panda.
Let's see.
Says I love your drawing so much you taught me a lot.
No problem. That's what I do. It's what I do. I try my best. Sometimes even I make mistakes when I'm doing a drawing, or even sometimes when I explain things. I gotta be mindful what I say, because it could be not correct. Could be wrong information. Sometimes I gotta recheck myself.
I'm vanilla, baby. I'll choke you, but I ain't no killer, baby. She's 28, telling me I'm still a baby. I get love in Detroit like
the butt is a little bit too pointed out, so I'm gonna erase that part. And I'm going to.
Says yellow like last time. I like the TikTok song. I look for it on YouTube. I listen to it.
Young J-A-C-K-A-K-A Rico like Suave. Young Enrique speaking of AKA. She
says I got a lot better at full line drawing.
Good.
Says it was so weird. Says it's right for me. Let me know when you download it. If you do, so I can let you
erase. Let's go.
Says I'll be back.
I got you.
She's 28, telling me I'm still a baby. I get love in Detroit like Skilla, baby. And the thing about your boy is
I like doing Western chains and you can tie me down.
Says I love this song.
Young M-I-S-S-I-O-N-A-R-Y. Sharp like barbed wire. She stole my heart, then she got archived. I keep it short with a bitch, Lord Farquaad. All the girls in the front row. All the girls in the barricade. All the girls have been waiting all day. Let your tongue hang out.
Says that her needs your tag. I just
came with a man.
Let go your hand.
Everybody in the suite kicking up their feet. Stand up, bitch, dance. And all the guys in the back waiting on the next track. Cut your boy a little slack. Young Jack. I'm vanilla, baby. I'll choke you, but I ain't no killer, baby. She's 28, telling me I'm still a baby. I get love in Detroit like Skilla, baby. And the thing about your boy is
and you can get me down.
But you can whip your lovin' on me. That's right. Whip your lovin' on me.
Okay. The arm here is a little too straight, so what we're gonna do is grab the arm and be like more like, yeah, but more upwards. It's upwards here.
Video. But did you know there's a YouTube music app?
And then I'm gonna grab this.
Music with a swipe. Wait, is this the new Metzky? Yes.
Says that her needs your
Like
tag.
that. And I'm gonna erase this. I'm going to push this back. Push this right here. Alright.
Says it being back. Send me your name and I'll add yours. Says my jam.
there. Now the breast here looks kind of weird, so I'm going to fix that. About there. So it doesn't look all wonky.
Says you should have wings and a phone and a first one.
Let's see. Let me see. Let's see. I would, but like I need to keep these the way they are because don't want to put too much detail and stuff on it because when people see this they're gonna pretty much use it for what do you call it, for references. I don't just don't make them just to show off my work. I do it for other people to use as a form of reference. I sometimes find it funny when people come to me and ask me, can I use your thing for reference? I'm like, that's ultimately what it's made for. This foot here is too big, so we need to make it smaller. Like that. Like that.
Says I miss when you did a drawing out of those raiders. Says you don't ask who I mean, it's your drawing, your choice.
I got you. I'll be bringing those back very soon. The rate my drawing type stuff, that's gonna be back soon. I gotta go back making drawmations as well. That's something that's been totally ignored. I think the breast is a little too pushed in, so we're gonna make the breast come out a little bit more. So I'm gonna grab the breast. Oop, no, too long. Not right. The breast a little too. There we go.
Says I am going on your life tomorrow.
Alright, I hear you.
Ad-free videos on the YouTube Kids app, so kids can bounce the Kids Bop without missing a beat.
I didn't know hip hop still exists, much less people listen to that shit.
Try 1 month on us.
Okay. Oh man, right. The stomach here is a little too bent in. I'm gonna make it it's too wide open, so I'm gonna make it a little more. There we go. I think that's fine, but make the stomach poke out a little bit more.
Says I only listen to J-pop these days.
J-pop! Season, dreaming, weekend. Okay. Now we can have her. Ooh, I want you for real. Okay, we're pretty much done at this point. Vocaloid. V12. There we go. I guess I'll put some shading on her.
Says people use me to drive up stuff all the time in my school.
Drive up stuff? What do you mean drive? Oh. I was like, drive. bus driver? I was about to say. Damn bad. I'm on a jet for real. I'm on the guys on me, baby. Now I'm addicted to you. Okay, like that. Put it right under there. There we go. So we can see the character. Okay.
With a light and fluffy toasted muffin.
And crispy potatoes, love.
My breakfast. Yes, yes it is.
Grab a proper $3 Wendy's breakfast for limited time.
Okay. Is it like this? I think I like that. Then we turn it down. Alright, that's a lot more. Better like that. I actually will make it red. Actually,
Says the red looks sick.
yeah. Let me erase this part. Still the same.
Says that red is Nietzsche.
That was Nietzsche. It's on Nietzsche. Aaron Nietzsche. What's this? Alright, now we're gonna. Okay. Turn that down. There we go. Okay. Alright, so that's red here. Okay. And we'll go to the right here. So what I'll do is go to
With Asana, you can coordinate tasks across teams and stay on track. So your team can spend more time celebrating wins. Try it for free at asana.com. With the Wells
Says
Fargo
teach how
Active
does
Cash
line
Credit
weight
Card, earn
works.
unlimited 2%
line weight
cash
works
back
based on
on
hierarchy. So what that means is whenever you're doing a line art, let me use an example. I guess I'll use fuck.
Hello, Teach.
Hello.
Twitch is all black.
Twitch is all. Thank you for letting me know. Twitch is all black, huh? I hate you, Twitch. Hold on. Twitch has so much problems, yo. Tell me. Okay. know what? I'll be right back. Alright, Star, let me know if you can see it now.